Accordion Mike. I see how you got that name.
Yeah. I always think it's the most intimate instrument because you can feel the vibrations in your chest.
Where does the sound come out?
Both sides, there's essentially a set of harmonicas, 4 per note. There's 3 that are in the same middle octave, and there's 1 that's in a low octave.
Oh, okay. So if you
and the switch cuts out the low octave.
Oh, okay. So there's like 40 harmonicas in this thing.
These are the harmonicas. This is 2 reeds. And actually, there's reeds inside that are covered by this mylar valve cover. Different reeds when you're pulling and when you're pushing.
Interesting.
So, pulling air in, and pushing air out, you can see that mylar.
It's just a big box of harmonicas. Oh, wow. It is amazing that this works.
Yeah. Underneath each one of these pallets, which is held together with beeswax, is a layer of felt and then a layer of leather. The leather creates an airtight seal. These holes let the air into the reeds.
I'm very impressed that this is airtight. Air is just trying to rush past here, and then you're finally letting it escape.
Right.
This is so cool. So cool.
We make a special type of wax, beeswax, olive oil, and gum rosin. It smells like an ice cream store when you make a fresh batch. These are the bass reeds. They're weighted on top to make them play at the correct pitch.
Just like a kalimba. Is this how you're supposed to play it?
There's many ways to play the accordion. I think if you were to count all the reeds up, it's like 496 individual reeds.
How often do you have to tune it? It sounds like a nightmare.
I would say on average about every 15 years.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's not like this thing.
No.
400 something reeds.
Yeah.
And every reed is a note. And then this switch turns on it to just be 1.
The switch engages the low octave for that master accordion sound. Ooh. Or without it, it's I call it the violin setting.
I don't know much about accordion, but something that I learned, that at one point this replaced string players.
It definitely pulled a lot of weight in the vaudeville era when the piano accordion was introduced. You look at the accordion's place in Western swing, traditionally would encapsulate 2 fiddles playing like thirds apart. The accordion did kind of take that role. I'm actually in a Western swing band every once in a while.
Cool.
Doing exactly that, just playing, the twin fiddle kind of stuff.
Yeah. Do you often play just this side?
If I'm playing with a band, I'm really playing with just this side. But if I'm playing solo, I'm going to be using the basses.
Yeah, that side. Whew. I'm going to try my best today. But that side, I think, is what's gonna get me. Oh, I guess we got to go to the beginning. What is an accordion?
Well, technically a free reed aerophone. A free reed is a reed that you don't manipulate with your mouth. Like in an oboe or a clarinet, you manipulate it with your mouth. A free reed has air pass through it, and it always produces the same tone. Free of manipulation, free reed. A bunch of those lined up with some lungs attached and a computer on the left side.
A computer?
Yeah, it's essentially a musical computer. It picks out the correct reeds to make a chord, or a minor chord, or a seventh, or a diminished.
Huh. How do you make sense of this?
It's all the circle of fifths. The one with the dimple here is my C.
Oh, there's 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are some that come with E and A flat mark. So it basically goes down in fifths. It goes from C,
And fifths
G,
are?
D. I don't even know what fifths are. I learned it from the accordion.
When you say it's a computer, what is that?
Well, there's a mechanism in there.
And whoa. Oh, wow.
Each one of these has 3 or 4 pins attached to this piston here, so that when you press it down here, it pushes down the 3 notes that make up that chord.
Wow.
if you're playing a bass note, it has a mechanism that lifts up this side. When it gets pushed down, the rake rotates and it lifts up a pallet, which lets air into the correct reed. C major, major, G major, major.
And this doesn't break all the time?
Not all the time. This is from 1928, and they already had the Stradella system perfected. Before this, there was a Belgian bass. On my harmonica over there, it's a diatonic. It's sort of set up bass chord, but it's different notes in and out.
Oh, so this is different on every accordion. You just
Different types of accordions.
Yeah. So you brought 3.
Yeah.
I brought 1 as well. We'll open it up.
I'm excited.
Yeah. But this will be my first time really giving it a try. Something else that's cool about this for me is my grandma played accordion.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, around that time, right? The accordion was like kind of pop music, is that?
Oh, yeah, because the accordion took on elements of jazz. There are different accordions where you can take it down to a single reed when you're playing, and that's really good for jazz. It gives it a warm tone, crisp and clear. And that started evolving kind of in the 30s. Before that, it was for, vaudeville numbers like... And vaudeville is what made the accordion popular in the United States.
What is vaudeville?
Oh, vaudeville. Kind of a variety show. Dance acts, comedy acts. The Three Stooges got their start in vaudeville. And there was a guy, Guido Dero, who came over from Italy with his brother, Pietro Dero. They were the first to play piano accordions.
This is the new part?
This is the new part.
Huh.
When this was made, this was high tech.
Really? And this wasn't?
And this wasn't.
Really?
Yeah. This actually developed way before this ever came about.
Because this seems so much simpler. So this way is the same chord, but different. How do you get the muscle memory to jump from like C to whatever this is?
Well, I stood in front of a mirror for about 2 months.
Yeah.
Because you can't see this hand.
Yeah.
There are bass charts available that show where all the notes are. Find music you're interested in and do the best you can.
Basically the rhythm section of the band over here, you have the chords, and then you're doing the lead over here. Is that basically the idea?
That's absolutely it.
Yeah. There's a lot you can do with that.
You can do bass solos like...
Ooh,
Yeah.
love it.
Waltzes.
Let's get it jamming.
Nice.
These are really pretty together.
Yeah.
Dang, you just jumped right in too.
Yeah. My other one doesn't have an ear release, so instead of doing that, I just gotta go.
Should I get my accordion out and try to play
let's
maybe?
see.
Yeah.
This thing takes a lot of upper arm strength. I better train. Ooh, welcome to the sponsored segment / my new man cave. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Ooh, so when I'm here being real manly, let's talk about being strong. And being strong means asking for help when you need it. That's not you being weak. Why am I talking like this? Ooh.
Because honestly, the last few years for me have had some pretty tough times. And therapy was there for me throughout it. And I can't imagine life without it now. Therapy's awesome. And the first time I ever tried therapy was through BetterHelp. And I got on there because they made it really easy, Like I just filled out a questionnaire, got matched with the therapist. Woo! And went from there. And I think in hindsight, a lot of my reasoning not to go to therapy was probably some toxic masculinity silliness. But you know what? It's strong to ask for help. I need a fork. Thank you. So if you're struggling with anxiety, depression, or whatever, I really encourage you to give therapy a try. And BetterHelp makes it really easy. You can go to betterhelp.com/Rob Scallon or select Rob Scallon and sign up to get a special rate off your first month. Thank you for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Let's get the accordion in, and I wish you all the best. Ooh, that one's cool.
This one's a 1939 or 40 Pizzi Soprani ampliphonic.
Dang, that's beautiful. What's different about that one musically?
The reeds are facing this way instead of this way.
Same amount of
It's
notes?
39, I believe, instead of 41, but still 120 bass.
Yeah.
But this one has 2 palm switches. This bottom one turns on the bass register. And then this top one turns on 2 of the clarinet reeds. For that musette effect. It's really meant to be pressed like this with your palm.
And I could see how you could do that way mid-song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, super versatile. So my neighbor was moving and he told me, I'll sell you my accordion if you're gonna use it in a video. And that was like 3 years ago, so I'm finally getting to it. Shout out to Hank. He said it hasn't really been kept up. Can we get some gaffer tape over his address is right on the front of it. Gotta blur it.
I love Centromatics. That's a good accordion.
Cool. I didn't realize that at the front of this accordion is just doxing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still have his name in there, but just Hank.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So this one looks like acoustic electric. There's a volume knob on it.
Oh, yeah. Got a 1/4 inch on there.
What is this?
That's to adjust the tightness of your bass strap.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Bass registers, so like how this has these stops, you have those stops on your bass.
Yeah, and on here I got a bunch of buttons.
Yeah. These are different combinations of the 4 reeds.
Dang, a lot of options. Plus your regular volume and tone knob if you want to
This
plug
is
it
a
in.
modern concert accordion.
Oh, right on. It definitely has a smell like it's been in a box for decades. It's a lot heavier than the guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot heavier. No neck dive though. Wow,
That's
you
about where
really
you want it.
really can't see anything.
No, you can't. It's a blind
Yeah.
experience.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
So you're going to put your hand through here,
Yep.
and then you're going to open this.
Then I'm looking for the dimple.
You're looking for the dimple. In this case, it has a diamond still in it.
Fancy. Oh, this is the C?
Yeah. Yeah, that's your C. Your finger is holding 2 buttons down at the same time.
It is?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just kind of chicken pick it. Kind of arch your finger.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just like a guitar.
Yeah.
This is a C?
That's F.
So
Where you're
this
in-
would be a C.
No, the other way.
This would be a C. Oh, I can kind
Yeah,
of
you
feel
can
a
feel it,
diamond?
yeah.
It's so slight.
I always go for a dimple because I can't feel the diamond.
Yeah, the diamond is really, especially if you have calluses from playing guitar.
Exactly.
It's a little harder.
I didn't think about that. You're
Yeah.
really not going to be able to feel it.
This is a rolling technique. Made popular by professional Tetris players. Yeah, if we stay in C major and we're just using that chord, I could probably do it.
But here's how you use other chords.
Yes, there
Which
are
is
other-
the best part of the accordion.
Oh.
Actually, that's how it got its name. Originally, it was a flutina. It was just like a row of 10 buttons on this side and nothing on that side. It was single notes. When they added buttons that activated chords, it became the accordion.
Really?
That's literally how it got its name.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. There's a lot of chords here.
Yeah. Ring finger on C here.
Okay.
And that's
Is
how
that-
I lead.
Yeah.
The note right under it, you already found out is your C
By
chord.
under, you mean
By under,
here.
I mean diagonally towards the ceiling.
Okay. Where? Oh, these are so close together.
I know. But the idea is you'll really just be playing one at a time.
Yeah.
So you'll just kind of pack them out.
Is that? Ooh.
No.
Ooh. No.
That's where I'm taking you next, is G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just like a little triangle.
Now see what I'm doing? I'm moving my finger from the dimple to the next set of buttons towards the
Okay.
ceiling. If you think about it in rows of 6 diagonally, then I'm going to the next row up.
Okay.
That's 2 chords. That's enough for a polka.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
They're so close together. It's so hard to press one at a time.
You're getting the hang of it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Kind of hurts my fingers, too.
I know. Oh, Now you're getting into the counter basses too.
Yeah.
So this row above,
Hold on a second.
this first row towards the center of the accordion is your counter basses. In the diagonal rows that I showed you, your counter bass is your third. You have your fifth right next to C. You have your fourth right next to C. You have your third. You have your major, minor, seventh, diminished. Everything you could need is going to be very close to each other.
Ooh.
Without really moving my hand too much.
Yeah.
Once you get the pattern, and I mean, you're already picking up the pattern.
It's interesting that this arrangement is more built around how people typically use chords rather than just a chromatic scale,
Right.
which as a guitar player is what I'm used to. Like
Yeah.
it's just one more note up as you go on.
This was built for music of 100 years ago. This is how people used chords back then,
Yeah.
before rock and roll came about, and you get the blues scale and all these different modes that you can play in, which I don't know because I'm an accordionist.
Wow, it really does. Whoa, it's got a lot
Oh,
of,
yeah.
it has more travel than my arm would give it.
For those really big songs.
Yeah. Now that you tell me that, you know, any button around there is gonna sound good, it makes it a lot less intimidating. It's like if you stumble, then you just find,
Right? You know, when I first started playing, I didn't even worry about the chords. I was just picking out the bass notes.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Oh, that's VeggieTales.
If
You like to waltz with tomatoes. If you like cake on the right strike.
yeah, dude, you know it, you got it. We turned it into a parody, it's good. Okay, when you're doing that, are you constantly pulling?
You can kind of just let it fall by itself.
Okay, okay.
If you're pulling it, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah, I am already getting tired.
So I just worry about bringing it back.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're just letting gravity do it this way.
That natural pressure will give the reeds enough air for them to function.
That's kind of what I'm learning here too. Depending on how much gusto you give it, you sometimes get a different amount of that same chord. You got this.
Perfect.
Thank you. I'm starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs. We stay in C major, and I'm all right on this
Yeah,
side.
that's what the accordion was made for, C major.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Just like the banjo.
Exactly.
Banjo's G major, yeah, but like an open tuning.
Let's see, this should be violin.
Is there any? Is it all major or minor? Can you get chromatic with this side? Probably not, right?
There are certain accordions that have what's called a free bass. Every button of the 120 is a single note then. There's a million ways to skin an accordion.
Yeah. Something that's really weird about this as a guitar player, I feel like in my brain, I'm going, boom. You know? This is lower. This is higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I do is I focus on the melody and I just do the rhythm with my left hand.
And just
So-
wherever it lands, it lands?
Well, there are certain patterns like that's a polka.
Yeah.
That's like a French waltz.
Yeah.
A tango.
Yay. I had to resolve it. I had to
getting
resolve
it.
it for you. Something that's really cool about accordion, there's all these different chord progressions that kind of like are these different styles of music. And you know those as a combination of these buttons.
Yeah.
And that's completely unique to the accordion. It's almost like it simplifies it in a way.
Instead of having to like honk around on the bass of
Yeah,
a piano.
yeah.
Because I started on piano, and this makes it so much easier to keep up with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me give it a shot. I mean, you just did a great job. Let me try to match it here. Oh, I'm running out of air. I don't need to think about that on a guitar. It always has the same amount of air in it. Hey, okay.
Yeah.
It's not a masterpiece, but like just picking a random button around
a song.
C. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're playing in a different key, do you just go to a different button
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you're in the
So,
same
like,
relationship? So
Here's G.
you are really good at the accordion.
Well, thank you. It's all I've been doing for the last 12 years.
I love the
Oh,
like,
yeah, the slide
yeah,
up.
the slides into the notes. That's so cool. Let me see if I can find some chords that I like. Okay. Yeah. All right. How do you do that? Okay. So C. Okay.
G.
I like that it starts with C.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. That one's
That's
gonna be
the tough one.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, oh. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, G's. You're
G.
in the row
Okay,
of G's.
Okay. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
in the row of G's.
I'm in a different key though.
So close, yeah.
Also,
You're a
jeez.
fourth up.
I must be using the wrong technique, huh?
No, you're fine.
It just hurts.
Yeah, it hurts
It
all
just
the
hurts.
time.
It's confusing and it hurts.
You'll
Beautiful.
notice I gotta get the blood flowing in my feet right
yeah?
now.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Accordion exercises. It's there from the note you're on.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
All right. What is that song? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Shaving, haircut, 2 bits.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. Yeah. This is hard. It's two things. It's like brand new, I don't get it, and like I don't get it. doesn't work on this. There's some parts in there that sounded good. But really being able to like swell, like, it's really nice. Ooh, it hurts the fingers. For whatever reason, it's really hard to take the melody that I want to come out with up and down rather than this. Hey, Schechter sent us a guitar.
That thing's as big as you.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, babe. I could spend days on, I'm just starting to like understand the chords. Great to see you too. Thanks for bringing the guitar in. That's my wife. Hey!
You gotta come into the light.
That's got a really cool like honk and bass sound.
This is called a heligonka. It goes gonk, gonk. Double octave bass reeds on the same reed plate. It goes through some wooden ductwork, so it makes it sound like a horn.
Yeah. Those are really cool buttons too.
Yeah, I think they're bone. I'm not familiar with detailed history of button boxes too much, but it's a Franz Lubasch from Windesgras. I think it would probably be the late 20s. So I brought all my most modern stuff today.
Yeah. Oh boy.
There are different notes in and out. And then these are set up in fits as well. I think this is tuned to 432, so it's not really compatible with modern instruments. If this is your 1, here's your 5, and your 4. And it's all that chord.
Wow, so it's really choose your own adventure with different accordions. There's tons of different setups.
Correct.
Why? Why? Just in case you're like passing someone on the bike path?
Right. In case you're unicycling down with your accordion, you have a horn and a bell, I guess.
Yeah. Acoustic guitar and accordion?
Great.
I got a whole unboxing going. Let's do a let's play after this. Do an apology video. We'll get all the genres in there. All right, if you want to play,
I'm just wearing this. I'm out of my element here.
You want me to show you a power chord?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get Jenton. We're just gonna focus on these 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ooh, where's E? Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're gonna play like 90% of metal. Just keep that there. Don't do anything.
Okay.
Put your palm, like this meaty part of your hand, right here, and that's how you get the gent sound.
Oh, I hear it. Wow.
Yeah, that's how you get that sound.
There's a lot of technique that goes into that.
Yeah, there's a lot of small stuff here that makes a big difference. Give it a try. Yay! Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's awesome. This is a really nice playing guitar too.
Thank you. It gets a little harder when you got to move it around. You got to use one more finger.
Oh, okay.
cool. When did you? Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, you got it. You know, playing a lot of metal or playing like like punk or different just styles of like rock music is taking that chord and just moving it around. The root note, the fifth, and then the octave, and you just move that around. Some guitar players too will tune down the low string.
Is that what I call drop D?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, drop D. And then you can get that same shape without doing this. You can just bar, like use one finger.
Oh.
Very satisfying. Guitar Mike over here.
That's out here. Greatest rock band in all of Serbia.
Well, that was a huge success.
Man,
Great
that was
job.
fun.
Yeah, guitar is fun. I was about to get on acoustic. Lovely. We got to keep that whole thing in the video. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
We got it. That's the video, everybody. This is Accordion Mike. Anything you wanted to plug?
Yeah, you can come see me repair accordions at Romagnoli Accordions at 5510 West 95th Street, Oak Lawn, Illinois.
Yeah, hey. You can subscribe here. I'm sure this isn't the last time we do something like this. And we'll see you soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Dude, that was great.